So, we are going to discuss the OBA. Okay, Oracle Business Intelligence Applications Overview. This OBA is what actually? So OBA is not a software, sir. It's not a software. I can say it is a predefined work. Predefined work is called as what, sir? OBA. Our platform is OBA. On that platform, we are going to use what, sir? OBA. Suppose using OBA, what you can do, sir? You can develop RPD file. You can develop reports. You can develop dashboards. These all things. When report is there means that report may be reusable reports will be available. That reusable report we will develop as part of OBA package and will give to us. That is the reason we use it to say OBA is what, sir? Predefined work. Predefined work or pre-built work. OBA is what, sir? Pre-built work. Okay. Now in that pre-built work, how many how many things are there? How they are divided, that we need to understand. If you go for the first point. If you see the screen, Oracle BA applications overview. Here I have different subject areas are there. If you see their applications, somehow the important applications I taken here. Actually, applications are up to 32 applications are available. That means 32 business areas are available. 32 business areas are available. Suppose your project is on sales. Your project is what, sir? On sales. What we can do is we can install Oracle BA application corresponding to what, sir? Sales. That will give you predefined report, predefined dashboards, predefined RPD, predefined data model, predefined backend HDE mappings, predefined SIL mappings, predefined DAC repository. All the things will give you end to end. If your project belongs to, let us say, financials, if you install the financials, you will get from ETL to reporting end to end work will be package where it will come into the picture. Am I clear? Right. So as per your project, we need to select first Oracle BA application. As per your project, we need to select what, sir? Oracle BA application. These Oracle BA applications are as of now we are using two versions. One is called as OBA 7.9.6.2. What is that? OBA 7.9.6.2. OBA versions are available. Presently, we are using two things. One is called as OBA versions. One of the version is OBA 7.9.6.2. This is compatible with the version that is called as OBA 10G, and Informatica 8 or 8.6 up to 8.6. I can say Informatica up to 8.6 and DAC 10G. DAC what, sir? 10G. This DAC also you can say up to 10G. DAC also below this also we have the versions. Whatever DAC morning you learned is there is 10G DAC. Okay, 11G DAC is not available. Okay, below that one 7 also available, but we are going highest level that is called as 10G. Now that means if you want to use OBA 7.9.6.2, what should be installed in our PC, sir? We should be ready with the OBA installation. We should be ready with the Informatica. We should be ready with the DAC also. These three things should be already installed. If these three things are already installed, then we can go and we can install what's a OBA. If any one thing is not there, then we cannot use the OBA. Then you cannot use OBA. One more thing I missed. One database also we require, right? That is mandatory. Anyhow, you want to install Informatica, these all things means we require one database. So one database also required. Database. Okay, database, any database. That's okay. Yeah, 10G or 11G. Whatever version you want to use, you can use that version. Okay, Oracle 10G or Oracle 11G, SQL Server, whatever latest version is that one. Or DB2, whatever latest version is that one, you can use whatever version you want. Now, Recently they come up with one more thing that is called as Obia 7.9.6.3. This version is compatible. This version is compatible only with Obia EE, Obia EE 11G, and Informatica. What versions are expected? 9. In the 9 we have 9 artfix 9.1, 9.0, 9 first is 9.0, then 9.1. In the 9.1 again we have artfix 1, artfix 2. In the 9.1 again we have what, sir? Artfix 1, artfix 2. Two things are available. The artfix 1 and artfix 2 also, if you want to do it, means you can do it, no issues. Okay, totally I am saying here 4 things are available. 9.0 or 9.1 or 9.1 artfix 1. 9.1 artfix 1. Next 9.1 artfix 2. In our lab we have we have some systems installed with the 9th version, that is 9.1 artfix 2 it is installed. 9.1 artfix 2 it is installed. That means this is the version, what is the latest one that is installed in our lab. Okay, these are the 2 versions are available. As of now we are going with this version we are going Obia 7.9.6.2 and Obia 10G and Informatica 8.6 and DAC 10G and database. And here there is no DAC 11G, sir. Here there is no DAC 11G. Here also compatible version is what, sir? DAC 10G only. There is no DAC 11G. There is no DAC 11G. Okay, database means recommended database and we need to must use is 11G, sir. We must use what, sir? 11G. In that also recommended means I can say release 2. What is that? Release 2. 11G, in that one release 1, release 2, 2 things are there. We need to go for 11G release 2. 11G release, that is what the recommended one. But you can use 11G 1 also, you can use release 1 also you can use, but you cannot use what, sir? 10G. You cannot use 10G. If you are trying to use 10G and you are trying to install Obia 11G itself, it throws error, right? Is Obia 11G will be installed on the 10G database, sir? No, never, not possible. We need to install first 11G database, then only we go for the Obia 11G. That's what the compatibility. Now, if you go for the applications, whatever your project is recommending, let us say your project is sales project, we need to install only sales Obia. If your project is only service project, then we need to go for service. If your project is marketing, we need to go for only marketing. Like that we need to understand. Now, if you go for the next slide, if you see in each and everything we have some separate subject areas are there. In the sales means what are the things we are going to do? We are going to analyze what, sir? Pipeline analysis. Okay, next. What is that? Okay. Triangulation forecasting. Okay, I'm not able to see here. Sales team. Next, effectiveness. Next, upsales, cross sales, cycle team analysis, lead conversion. These are the things what I have. Okay, now similarly, if you go for the service and contract, these are the different areas what we have in that one. That means each one is nothing but one dashboard, sir. Each one is nothing but one dashboard here. Now, go for the sales analytics in detail level if you want. What exactly we are going to do in the sales analytics. Here we have, I give on some paragraph. Please go through this one. This is what the end of the day dashboard what you will get. This dashboard you didn't create it, sir. This dashboard is what, sir? Predefined dashboard. With the installation of Obia, automatically it came to your web catalog. Like this, we have each and everything I explained here briefly. Marketing means what, financial means what, supply chain means what, order management wants, human resources, all things explained. Please go through once. Okay. Now, basically, we need to understand the second slide. That is very important one. This one is just introduction only. Let me go for the second one. Architecture. How it will be going as the architecture? Oracle Business Intelligence application architecture overview. This is very important area. Now, if you go and see Oracle BI application components. First is what, sir? Oracle BI application components. That means if you install Obia product, what are the things you are going to get? we'll get mainly 4 things, sir. We get only 4 things. One is called as pre-built extract, transform, and load ETL process and tools to build and manage the OBW. Simply, I can say, simply if you want to say, I can say only one thing. That is one thing you'll get that is called as SDE plus what's that? SIL mappings. SDE and SIL mappings. SDE SIL mappings combinedly called as what, sir? Informatica repository or not? Informatica repository. These 2 things are available inside the Informatica. That's the reason we'll get as Informatica repository. To run this SD and SIL, what is the tool we are using, sir? DAC is the tool we are using to run this one. DAC is the tool we are using to run this one. So we require next one is called as DAC to schedule SDE and SIL. So Informatica repository. Next what, sir? With the configuration of this SDE and SIL, we'll get one more repository that is called as what, sir? DAC repository. These 2 things combinedly called as ETL package. What is package, sir? ETL package. ETL package means SDSL mappings. SDSL mappings corresponding Informatica repository. SDSL mappings configured DAC repository. Configured DAC repository. Next, the second one. Second one is called as RPD. Second one is called as OBAW. Second one is called as OBAW. OBAW means what, sir? Predefined data model. Predefined data model. That means what are the tables we required, what are the columns we required, those all things will be available here. This is predefined data model. It is a predefined data model. That means predefined tables, columns, these all things will be available. Third component is our RPD. Fourth component is what, sir? Web catalog. Fourth component is called as web catalog. These are the 4 components what we'll get if we install what, sir? OBIA. OBIA components means these are the components what we'll get. Now, end of my class, we need to understand where this OBIA components will be available, how to integrate this into our environments. So here I have Informatica repository they given to your hand. You need to understand how to configure in your Informatica tool. DAC repository they given. Now we need to understand how to configure in our DAC. And they given OBAW, how to import into your database. These are things you need to understand. If you understand these 4 components, how to configure, then our OBIA is completed, sir. Our OBIA is completed. First, let me start with the SD and SIL Informatica repository and DAC repository, where it will be available, and how to configure that one. Before going for that one, let me go for the architecture. Then I will complete that one. If you go for the Oracle OBA application architecture, if you see here, our OLTP systems are what, sir? It is Oracle is the OLTP system. SAP is the OLTP system. Next, Civil is the OLTP system. Next, PeopleSoft is the OLTP system. Next, Enterprise Data Warehouse also that itself as we can use as again one system. Next, others. Others means what, sir? Plot file. One notepad is there. That notepad also we can use as source system. As of now, if you observe our mappings and all carefully, come to understand that point. Let me start Informatica server. All programs, Informatica, client, designer, okay. Connect, administrator, it may throw error. Why, sir? By this time it may not be started. Oh, it is not throwing error. It is very fast today. Okay. If you see here, I have here SDE. SDE stands for what, sir? Source dependent extractions. SDE, this is what, sir? JDEE is available. JDE stands for what, sir? JD Edwards. JD Edwards is the one of the ERP. That is one of the OLTP system. What is it, sir? One of the OLTP system. If your front-end application is JD Edwards, then we need to use this plugin. And also each version has one kind of SDE, sir. I mean to say this is one version, this is one version, this is one version, this is one version. Whatever your JD Edwards application is there, that corresponding plugin we need to use. Are you following? Next one is called as Oracle 11.15.10, Oracle 1.2.10. These all 4 things are there, right? These all things are Oracle apps. One thing is there. Oracle apps. Oracle apps is what, sir? That also one of the ERP. You may be heard of EBS. EBS means what, sir? E-Business Suite. E-Business Suite and Oracle apps both are one and same. Both are one and same. Now, if you are using EBS with the version of Tool R2, you may be seeing outside Oracle apps Tool R2. Some panels may be saying as Oracle apps Tool R2, Tool R2. What is that, sir? That is nothing but one of the version. If you are using that is the application, then we need to use this for the SD and SAL mappings. And if you are using, let us say, PeopleSoft, then we need to go for what, sir? PeopleSoft, whatever latest version is available, that latest version we need to go. Suppose you are using Sibel. SBL stands for Sibel. We need to go for the Sibel. Then, these all are what are source dependent extraction. That means based on your application, what you are using, corresponding SDEs you need to use. Once you use SDEs and I moved into the staging area. Staging area tables and columns are built by whom, sir? Oracle guy, that is called as OBAW. Staging area tables and columns are built by what, sir? Oracle guy, that is called as OBAW. That OBAW to where I need to move, sir? Data warehouse. To move from OBAW to data warehouse, I require different things, or I require only one thing. I mean to say, PeopleSoft means PeopleSoft corresponding plugins you are using. Next, JD Edwards means JD Edwards corresponding plugins you are using. Sibel means Sibel corresponding plugins you are using. These all things are making one database, that is universal database, that is called as staging area of OBAW. From staging area of OBAW to actual our data warehouse you want to move means I require one thing that is called as source independent loading, SIL. SIL mappings are required. That is what the SIL mappings. That's what the SIL mappings. What I am trying to say is how many sources you have here? JD Edwards, next. Oracle Labs, next. PeopleSoft, next. Sibel. Apart from this one, did you observe here or not? I have here one thing that is called as what, sir? Universal. Universal means any legacy systems or any other than these 4 things can be used, what, sir? Universal. I mean to say, you are using, let us say, mainframes. Mainframes is your front-end application. How the data will come from mainframes, sir? In the format of one file, right? In the format of one file, that is plot file. If you are using your mainframes as the application, then you can go for the universal adapters and you can make it up. So it supports all the applications, whatever available in the world, sir, even including SAP also. Including SAP also. SAP guy will not support any of our Oracle products. But our Oracle guy will support SAP things. Okay. So what I am trying to say is any application is available, that application corresponding things are available here, no issues. Now, that is the reason if you see this architecture, I given here what, sir? Oracle it may be, SAP it may be, Sibel it may be, PeopleSoft it may be any other things also. These all sources are available. Using these sources, what is the first process you are doing, sir? Extraction process. Extraction process is nothing but SDE. SDE mappings you are using and you are moving to where, sir? Staging area. From the staging area to here, we are going for what, sir? SAL mappings, and we are trying to build OBAW data model. Once this data model is with you, then we are going for what, sir? RPD. Physical layer next, logical layer next, presentation layer. These all things we are completing. Then it is completed. We are going for what, sir? Reports and the dashboards. These all things are doing. This is what from bottom to top what we are doing. From OLTP to end user dashboard. From OLTP to end user dashboard. These all predefined work is given by Oracle as a part of what, sir? OBA. As part of OBA. Now, let me move on to the next one. Let us say ETL overview. What exactly we are going to do in each and every component. First one. This is what, sir? 3 approaches to accessing or loading source data. Batch ETLs, not ETL loading, some process they are following. What they are all doing is they are extracting this process and they are loading into the staging area. From there, we are loading into the final our data warehouse. Next, if you see the data extraction and load process, the part alone, whatever I given here, separate diagram I am trying to explain. If you see this separate diagram, these are our what, sir? Our OLTP systems. If you see carefully here, Sibyl is understanding what language, sir? Oracle is understanding what language, sir? This is what, sir? People are understanding SQL. See this one? What is the language to understand, sir? ABAP. Even our things are able to support ABAP also. That is a great one. SAP guy will not support our SQL. But we are supporting SAP guy's language that is called as ABAP. Okay, that is one great thing what is there in the Oracle. Okay. Now, whatever may be the sources, one of these may be sources, we are doing what activity, sir? We are extracting using what is the type of transformation, sir? I mean mappings. Source dependent extract, that is called as SDE mappings. Using SDE mappings, we are moving to where, sir? Staging table. That means that your application may be Sibyl, or application may be Oracle, or application may be PeopleSoft, whatever that may be there. End of the day, data is moving to where, sir? Initially, staging table. Let us say in the staging table, I have one table that is called as D1 underscore products. D1 underscore products. It may be coming from Sibyl, it is come to the D1 products only. It may be coming from Oracle, it may be come to where, sir? D1 products only. That means end of the day, I have only one table, that is what, sir? D1 products. Into the D1 products, you may be coming multiple databases. I mean to say this is something you're in, this is something you're in. That is also possible. Am I clear? Now, once I have the staging table, from here to here I want to go means what, sir? Source independent loading. Before going for source independent loading, I want to explain only source dependent extraction. What exactly we are doing in the source dependent extraction? These are the activities we will do. Source dependent extract is source specific and supports universal business adapters. Source specific means what, sir? Sibyl means I need to use Sibyl corresponding plugin. PeopleSoft means I need to use PeopleSoft corresponding plugin. Now, expose simplified business entries from complex source systems. Convert source specific data to universal staging table format. See, sir, this is important point. Convert source specific data to what, sir? Universal staging table format. Whatever way format it is available, I am least bothered about that one. Finally, I will get what, sir? Single format I will get. In PeopleSoft, one column is maintaining as, let us say, date in the format of YYYYMMDD. Same column the Sibyl I may be maintaining as MMDD. In staging table, I am required, let us say, DDMMYY. Whatever format is available, it will come to the DDMMYY format only. Are you clear? Yes. Any questions on this point? Now, he is lightweight and designed for performance and parallelism. So it is developed by Oracle and is developed by experts in that specific areas. It's not done by one person, sir. Your integration of skills are there. We need to be masters in the Informatica, we need to be masters in the database, we need to be masters in the, what's that? Obia, these all things. So it's not done by one person. Okay, that is the reason you maybe not understands 100% whatever I am telling. Because it is not done by one person, right? So it will be in our project also, ETL team will be taking care of ETL process, reporting team take care of reporting process. Once OBI is installed, I will get two repositories, right? This repositories will be entirely taken care by whom, sir? ETL team. You need not worry about it. This will be taken care by whom, sir? Database guy. Database guy will be take care of creating this one. This will be created by whom, sir? Our reporting guys. Here three experts are required to do this work. Now, next is extensible. What does that mean, sir? Suppose in one table I have 20 columns. In staging tables, I have D1 products that has 20 columns are there. You want to add one more column, that is 21 column. Can you do that one? Yes, you can do that one. That is called as extendable. Next one. What exactly we are doing in the source independent load? Source independent load is useful to encapsulate warehouse load logic. Handles slowly changing dimensions. What is the meaning of slowly changing dimensions? And how many types of slowly changing dimensions are available? 3 types of slowly changing dimensions are available. That also will be done in the ETL side only. If you want, I'll show you that one. This is what, sir? Slowly changing dimensions type 1. What is the type 1 meaning, sir? Keep most recent values in target. That means current data it will maintain. Only current data. Can you give us some example to maintain only current data, sir? Suppose whenever I am loading this week, my name is stamped in the data warehouse as instead of Ram Reddy something else is stamped. Next week whenever I am loading, I need to load correct data or not? At that time, do I need to maintain the history of the wrong name? No, not required. Previously it is loaded as something else, Ram Reddy as something is loaded. That historical data I need not maintain it. Yes or no? That's the reason what I will do is I will override that one. Some data are not required to maintain history. Some of the examples, any mistakes you done, that mistakes you need not make the history. At that time, we'll go for the overriding the existing values in the target. That is called as SCD1, type 1. Second is what, sir? Type 2. Type 2 means what? Keep a full history of changes in the target. That means any small change happened also, we are not going to disturb the data warehouse. We will enter as a separate record. New record will be inserted. For each and every small changes, one new record will be inserted. Best example is location. My location is Hyderabad. One record is available in the data warehouse. My location is changed to Chennai. Next time I am not going to disturb the existing record in the data warehouse. I will enter what, sir? Some new record I will enter. Am I clear? Now, type 3. Type 3 means what, sir? Keep the current and previous values in the target. Previous means only one level, sir. Previous means what, sir? Only one level. Suppose you went to one company and they will ask about our experience details. You will give over there, my current employer is this, the current employer. My previous employer is this for the previous employer. You will not give previous employers. Always they will maintain only current employer and previous employer. Only two things they will maintain. Only one level back we are taking. That is called as what, sir? Type 3. Did you understand what you mean by SCD1, SCD2, SCD3? This SCD1, SCD2, SCD3 logics will be taken care by in which area, sir? SIL, source independent loading will be take care of those all things. Now, universal business adapters are useful to transform other sources systems. Next, DAC. If you go for the data model contains what, sir? All the tables, whatever you require, those all tables will be contains by data model. Next, server repository overview. Here we have 3 layers. One is called as what, sir? Physical layer, BMM layer, percentage R calculation, whatever you require, we'll do those all things. Next one is metrics and calculations. Next, presentation catalog, what are the reports are required, those all reports are available here. It may be alerts, it may be high rating, it may be action links, it may be guided navigation, it may be navigation, anything. Okay. Next, Oracle BI Enterprise Edition platform architecture. This is only OBA architecture, sir. OBA architecture. What is the OBA is there, sir? First we have here one source is available, right? One database. From this database, we are creating what, sir? Oracle BI repository we are creating. This Oracle BI repository, we are loading into where, sir? Oracle BI server. Thereafter, this Oracle BI server is maintaining contacts between Oracle BI repository as well as database. Whenever you are running one report, the metadata will be taken from here. Actual data will be taken from database. Are you clear at this point? Once it is loaded into the Oracle BI server, then we are going for where, sir? Presentation services. Using presentation services, you are storing reports and dashboards. These all things where you are storing, sir? Web catalog or presentation catalog. From there, we are accessing these all reports using what, sir? Web server. This web server we are accessing using what, sir? Clients. Client means analytics is one client. XMLP server is one client. Okay. Enterprise manager. These all things are clients, right? Web-based clients. Web-based clients. More used client is what, sir? Analytics. More used client is what, sir? Analytics in Obia 11G. In case of 10G, it is called as presentation services. It is called as presentation services or answers. Fine. Any questions on this one? Any questions? Now let me go for next architecture. Oracle BI applications architecture. Oracle BI applications architecture. If you see this carefully, what is happening is, see this diagram, we come to understand more clearly. Go for this first. What is happening, sir? Here I have here DAC repository. This what, sir? Informatica repository. How this Informatica repository is created, sir? I have your OLTP database. From this OLTP database, it is reading the things and is writing to where, sir? OBAW, that is called as data warehouse. This reading and writing corresponding. This reading is nothing but SDE and SL. These all things are storing as what, sir? Informatica repository. This Informatica repository scheduling things will be taken care by what, sir? DAC repository, that is correspondingly DAC server. Thereafter, we have here OBAW. Using OBAW as a source, we are developing what, sir? Oracle BI repository. This part is common. Top whatever I shown, that is not this part, right? This is the extra part what we are going to integrate. What we are going to integrate in the part of OBIA architecture. Are you clear? So OBIA is nothing but DAC plus Informatica plus OBAW. DAC plus Informatica plus OBAW. And here we have some predefined data warehouse that is called as OBAW data warehouse. It is something wrong with this mark is given. It should be opposite direction. I mean to say transactional database to Oracle BI server. Transactional database to Oracle BI server. Sometimes you may need to develop one report using our transactional system also. At that time, our OBA able to access OLTP machines also. Am I clear? Yes or no? Right. Next, any questions on this term? Correct. Now, data warehouse load process. Data warehouse load process. How it is loading? How it is loading? To understand this loading very clearly, go through this slide. This will give you more idea. The numbers are very important. Where we are exactly are doing, sir? In the DAC, did you observe or not? I executed one execution plan. Yes or no? I executed one execution plan. That is where I done using DAC client. I executed what, sir? My execution plan. Whenever I executed, this corresponding metadata is available where, sir? In the DAC repository. That metadata is taken. That is ran by what, sir? DAC server. DAC server is giving communication to where, sir? Informatica server. That Informatica server is taking data from where, sir? Transactional database. From this transactional database, it is taking data from this Informatica repository. It is taking what, sir? Metadata. Are you clear or not? These two things it is coming to load into where, sir? Data warehouse table. That is OBAW. That is what, sir? OBAW. We are loading into the OBAW. That's it. Any questions on this ETL process? How the communications are going on? Reports. Yes. Once OBAW is done, we can go ahead and we can prepare your own custom reports. No issues. Yes. OBAW in the name itself, it is there. Oracle Business Analytics Warehouse. Oracle Business Analytics Warehouse. Wherever we have the warehouse, that means what, sir? It is a OLAP. It is a OLAP. Staging tables means I didn't give that much of detail this one. Staging table will also take care by Informatica server. Basically, I didn't give that detail. That all depends on situation. What is that? The question is staging tables and our data warehouse tables both will be available in the same database or what? That all depends on the situation. You can maintain different databases or you can maintain same database but different schemas. Different schemas. In SCOT I can maintain staging tables. In supply I can maintain my OBAW tables. Okay. Now next one. If you see the DAC architecture and all, DAC architecture it is. DAC architecture, what is the DAC it is doing, sir? This is the DAC server, it is here, it is there. This DAC server is contacting either it may be source system, that is OLTP, or it may be what, sir? Data warehouse. Once it is communicated, whatever things are there, those all things are saving into where, sir? DAC repository. DAC server is communicating with what, sir? Informatica server. Informatica corresponding things are available in Informatica repository. Informatica things will be accessed using Informatica client. DAC things will be accessed using DAC client. Am I clear this point? Okay, the guy question is DAC is useful to schedule Informatica workflows, right? Why DAC needs to be contact the database? That's what his question. DAC is not only scheduling, sir, it is also doing some other activities. We read one point that is called as automatic index management. What does it mean? It has to drop the indexes from the database tables. It has to recreate the indexes in the database tables. Also, we read one more point, that is what, sir? Automatically create the statistics. Database statistics creates. Database statistics means where I need to do, sir? In the Informatica I need to do, or in the database I need to do? The database I need to do. How, if it is not has no contacts with the databases, how it will be able to do these all activities? Major task is scheduling. I agree with that one. But apart from that one, it is also doing what, sir? Some other activities like index management. Okay, next what, sir? These all things, what you can call it as statistics. And also, I think without database is not possible, sir. You see, it is saying as restarts wherever it is failed. Restarts from wherever it is failed. How it will you come to understand, so how it is, what are the record is loaded in the table? It has to understand, right? To understand that one, it has to read the database table or not. How it is possible? Did you get my point? We given one feature that is called as using DAC we can restart our workflow from wherever it is failed. How it come to understand what is the last record is loaded in the database? It has to go and communicate with the database or not. So almost all features will be linked with the database. Without database, I don't think so it will be that much useful. Yes or no? Any questions on the DAC architecture? Next one, deployment considerations, ETL servers. Please go through this one, come to understand. Okay, that's it. These are the ETLs. Now I hope by this time we got basic idea, that is what is OBA. OBA is what, sir? Predefined work or pre-built work. OBA is what, sir? Pre-built work. How many types of pre-built components are available? How many types of pre-built components are available? We have, what, sir? 4 components are available. We have 4 components are available. Those are SDE plus SAL mappings. That comes in the format of Informatica repository plus DAC repository. Those 2 things are called as ETL package. Second one is data model, OBAW. That also one of the package 2. Next one is RPD. Next one is web catalog. These 4 things combinedly called as OBA package. Pre-built work. Now, we also understand the architecture, how the servers are communicating here. All servers are there. DAC server, Informatica server, OBA server. These all 3 servers are communicating. Yes or no? How these communications are going on? One by one step we saw. First we started our work with what, sir? DAC. Whenever I started my DAC server using, immediately the DAC server will go and use what, sir? Informatica server. Informatica server will go and use database servers. From there, database will be created. That database we are using as a reporting guys. Totally, it is bit of high level concept, sir. We are going for end to end. From small LTP system we are starting. We are providing dashboard to end user. Okay, here involved is ETL work is involved, database work is involved, reporting work is involved. Okay, right. Next one, I need to understand now. We learned yesterday a bit of Informatica. We learned Today morning we learned DAC also. Now we need to understand where is the Informatica repository, how to deploy the Informatica repository into my tool, Then I need to understand where is my DAC repository, how to deploy into my DAC tool. And next we need to understand how to create this OBAW tables and all. Next I need to understand where is RPD available, how to deploy that one. Where is the catalog is available, how to deploy that one. These are all 4 things we need to learn one by one. Yes or no? Yes. Let us go and do it. Yes. Whenever you install your product, OBA product, at that time in the installation steps, I will show you the screenshot. As of now, in my pen drive, I missed that one. No issues. That is available in the Google also. I will show you from the Google. Any issues? I forgot the slide actually. Google. Same way I will follow, sir. If I don't have anything in real time also, I used to search like this one. Okay, let us go for OBIA installation steps. Then I got something. Let me go for that one. So yes, this is what I am saying. Whenever you double clicked on OBIA setup, then it is asking what, sir? Please provide me where is your OBAWE is installed. This is built based on what, sir? 10G. In case of 10G, whenever you install OBAWE software, we use it to get 2 folders. One is what, sir? Oracle BI, other one is what, sir? Oracle BI data. In the Oracle BI, I will have RPD related activities. In case of Oracle BI data, I will have what, sir? Web catalog related activities. In case of 11G, here no 2 folders are available. Everything is available in a single folder BI 11G. Yes, this installation is based on 7.9.6.1. It is what, sir? 7.9.6.1. It will go with the 10G only. If it is 7.9.6.3 means it will ask you only one path. Please tell me where is your OBAWE home location is available. At that time I need to provide what, sir? BA 11G. Am I clear the point? Different versions are there, different way it will work. 7.9 up to 7.9.6.2, it supports OBA 10G. So it's asking 2 paths here. One is Oracle BI, other one is Oracle BI data. In case of 7.9.6.3 you are installing, it supports what, sir? OBA 11G. At the time it asks only one path. Where is your OBA 11G home location? That location you can provide. If you provide that location and if you click on the next, automatically it will insert one folder here. It will insert one folder. That folder I would like to show you. Oracle BI. Here I have one folder. That is what, sir? DW rep. This folder will be inserted here. In this folder, whatever components I said, predefined retail repository, Informatica will be available. Next, DAC repository will be available. These all things I said, right? These all things will be inserted into the DWREF folder. If you go to the DWREF folder, I have here Informatica. I have here what, sir? DAC metadata, these all things. If you go for the Informatica, I have here what, sir? Repository. Here I have one file that is called as Oracle BI DWBase.repository. Inside this repository, what is there, sir? HDE mappings, next SIL mappings, these all works are available. Now I need to understand this file how to import into my Informatica. Am I clear? This file how to import into my Informatica, that is what I need to understand. Am I clear, sir? Whenever you install your OBIA, automatically one folder is created. That folder is called as DWREF folder. Inside this DWREF folder, we have your Informatica package as well as your DAC package. These all things are available. Now, Informatica package is nothing but Informatica repository. DAC package is nothing but DAC repository. This is Informatica repository. Similarly, DAC repository also available with the DAC metadata. And if you go for the DAC client, there I have export. This is nothing but the thing. This one we need to import into the DAC repository. Am I clear? Fine. Now, once it is completed, I need to understand how to deploy this Informatica repository. I need to understand how to deploy Informatica repository. That is the first step. That is the step 1. Yes, tell me, sir, how to deploy it. From where you can deploy it at least. Yesterday you created a repository service, right? Yesterday you created repository service. From there only we need to do this one. So we need to access what sir? Start. Administration console. In the administration console, we are doing step 1, sir. That is deploying Informatica repository. Deploying Informatica repository. Administrator. Next, password as administrator. Click yes. Then yesterday itself we understand how to create the repository service. Now I am going for creating the repository service only. Again, create what, sir? Repository service. Then we provide these all options. Finally, we selected this option right yesterday. Create new repository content. Now today, what do you need to select, sir? We should not allow it to create new repository content. What do you need to say, sir? Don't create repository content. I have already repository content. Just I require is what, sir? One name I require. I require what, sir? Only one name I required. In that name I can import these all things. Yes or no? That is the reason one radio button we need to change, that is called as don't create repository content. Once you've done this one, into the empty bucket, into the empty repository, now how to import that one we need to understand. To learn those all things, let me minimize this one so that you can see the all options. Properties, settings, okay. All programs next. Informatica services next. Administration console. Yes. Then go for administrator. Administrator, click on create. Click on yes. Now you people tell me how to do that, one. Yes, sir. Please guide me. Create next. Repository service next. Next we need to provide some name. Always the best practice is whatever name it is available here, predefined name, that name only you need to provide. That is the best practice. What is the predefined name, sir? Oracle underscore BA underscore DW underscore base, right? Oracle underscore BA underscore DW underscore base. That is the name it is available. That is the reason already in the previous batches, I created with the name Oracle underscore BA underscore DW underscore base. That is the reason I am using some separate name. But in your case, whenever you are doing in your own missions, you need to use what, sir? Same name you need to use, Oracle underscore BA underscore DW underscore base. Now, license okay, notes is what, sir? Please tell me, already done this one. Select one thing, next. Selection, this is Oracle database, that is okay. Here we need to provide one connection string. Okay, here you need to provide some connection string. Let us say wars here. You need to provide here what, sir? Some username. For this one, separate schema if you create, that is best. That is always best if you create separate schema. Okay, for that reason, you need to create one separate schema, means you need to go to the SQL plus next what, sir? /sysdba. Next, create user. Give some name, let us say B151 underscore OBIA, identified by RRITech. Grant DBA to B151 underscore OBIA. Okay, grant succeeded. Now in this one, do I have any table, sir? Let me connect this one. Connect. Next, I have here B151 underscore OBIA @ ORCL enter. Password is what, sir? RRITech is connected. We go for the select star from tab. Do I have any rows? No. Now I'm going to use this username and password here. What is my username? B151 underscore Obia. Password is RRITech. RRITEC. Now here I have the option create new repository content. In place of that one, I need to use what, sir? Don't create repository content. Then click on create. Whenever it said it is created the repository service, but clearly it will tell you what is saying, sir. The service is not running. The service is not running. Okay, why? Because it is disabled. It is saying click on enable. Then what it is saying is enabling the services. The service is what, sir? Running, but it's saying what, sir? The repository has no content. What happened back in the tables if you see? Still what happened, sir? No rows are there. Yesterday what happened, sir? Some 510 tables are created. Now without that 510 tables, we created our repository. That means one empty bucket we created. Bit high level, sir. Closely observe whatever I am doing. We created one bucket without any tables, Now in this bucket we need to import whatever file, predefined file is there, that all file we need to import here. Okay, we'll go and we'll import that one. I'm going for your actions are available. The actions, which one will be useful, sir? Guess you can tell me. Create contents, delete contents, backup contents, view contents, restore contents, upgrade contents. What is useful, sir? What is useful? Restore contents. Click on that restore contents. Whenever you click on the restore contents, it is by default showing what, sir? Oracle underscore base underscore DW underscore base is showing. How it is showing this one? And also it is showing RRITech underscore info underscore dump it is showing. How it is showing? How it is showing is, by default, the screen will be reading one location, sir. By default, the screen will be reading one location. That is informatical location. Where that is available is my computer. Now, if you go for where is it is installed in C drive, Informatica, Power Center. Then I have here server. Then I have here info underscore shared. Then I have here backup. If you see in the one, what is this, sir? Two things are there. One is called as Oracle underscore BA underscore DWBA. Second is what, sir? RRITech underscore info underscore dump. Suppose if I copy one thing, let us say in the DW rep, I have one copy, right? In the repository, let us say Teradata something it is available, right? Copy this one into that location. I copy into this location. If whatever I am saying that is this screen, whatever screen you are seeing, it is pointing towards this location I am saying, right? If it is correct, if the statement is correct, now I should be able to see what, sir? Oracle underscore BA underscore DW underscore base also. Correct. Now we'll go and we'll see that one. Now we'll go and we'll see that one. Okay. Action next. Restore contents. If you go and see here, what happens, sir? Teradata is available. That means the screen is pointing towards a backend, backup folder it is pointing. Before going for the screen, you need to make sure whatever by default DWRF folder contains one RPD, one repository, right? That repository should be moved to this location. Am I clear? So the step one is what, sir? We need to create one empty repository. Step two is what, sir? We need to move repository file from DWRF folder to this backup folder. That is step two. You need not write any notes. Okay, you have already the Xerox is available. You can take the Xerox. Okay, right. Soft copy also available that will be shared. Next, the third is what, sir? Third one. We need to import that one, that is restore contents. You need to use option called as restore contents. Go here and click on here Oracle BA DW base. Select here. Then click on what, sir? Okay. It is asking something. Click on OK. It is repository is restoring. It is creating some tables. Yesterday, whatever screen we saw, that is the screen, right? Backend, what is happening in the SQL press? If you go and see, what is happening, sir? Some tables are creating into this one. That is what the restoring means. That's what the restoring means. Here we have some tables. How many tables are created, sir? 380 tables are created. Still it is creating. Still it is creating. Okay. It will go to. It will go to where, sir? 5-10 tables it will go. Am I clear? Yeah. Maybe it is global repository means some more tables also will come with the picture up to 520 also will come, but it is not the global. It is 510. It is all things it is doing. Okay. Now, if people understand how to create a repository service by using predefined repository file, which is came with the installation of Obia, yes or no? How many steps are there in that one? 3 steps are there. What are those? Step 1 is we need to create one empty repository using administration console. That already we know half of the part yesterday class only. Only one radio part we are shifting. Second one is we need to move repository file from DWRF folder to backup folder. DWRF folder to backup folder. Step 3, we need to restore the contents. We restored. Then if people knows how to create an integration service, yes or no? We need to create integration service. We need to associate that integration service with what, sir? This repository service. We'll go and we'll do that also. It is doing only some alter things it is doing and all. Let it do it. Or I can use my own thing, sir. Instead of waiting that part, if people knows right already how to create the integration server, you know or you don't know? You don't know? Yesterday we created integration server or not? We created integration server yesterday. Okay, and we associated that integration server with our B151 rep. We associated. Now we need to associate with what, sir? Oracle BA DW base 123. We need to associate. That is the only difference up here. Let it done. So as of now we discussed, let me summarize meanwhile instead of sitting idle. First we started our journey with by statement. The statement is Obia is not a software. Obia is not a software or platform. Obia is nothing but a predefined work. Pre-built work. Obia contains basically 4 components. One is called as ETL package. Second is called as OBAW package. Third is called as RPD. Fourth is called as web catalog. 4 things are available. ETL package means Informatica repository plus DAG repository. Informatica repository contains SDE and SAL mappings, workflows, these all things. DAG repository contains these SDE SAL mappings, corresponding tasks, and their execution plan, subject areas will be configured here. Okay. Next we went for the OBAW. OBAW is the predefined data model that we are going to learn how to create that OBAW and all. Third is what, sir? RPD. Fourth is what, sir? Right. Still it is doing some tasks. Because we have so many SD and yesterday what happened, sir? There is no data inserted, only what inserted, sir? Metadata is created. Restoring means what is happening, sir? Metadata as well as data also will go, right? That is the reason it will take some more time. No issues in that one. Actually, it may be happened within 1 minute like that, right? But here it will take some more time because metadata plus data is going on. Yesterday only metadata. How to display? That is separate. Disconnected analytics is there. That software we need to install and we need to do that one. The question is here how to display a report in the mobile. That is called as disconnected analytics. The separate software we need to install on top of Obia and we need to do that one. You will get the alert. Report output means, yes, report output, what you can see is you cannot access you cannot browse it. Output file will be sending. This guy question is, you want to access the total environment. Environment access is different and seeing only one report corresponding file is different, right? Using iBot and all, we can send a report, one report output file, you can send it. Okay. No, file only, directly file we are going to send over there. Like your business card. Business card I am sending from here to your mobile, right? Like similarly, one report output also will be sending. Any other questions? That question is here. Question is here. Reports and dashboards development is completed. How you are going to share the report outputs to the end user? That is what the question. Answer is, depending on the situation, we'll go for that one. We have multiple options to share our reports to the client. If client is aware of only Excel sheets outputs, then we can export that output into the Excel and we can mail that Excel sheet to him. If you want PDF means we can run in the PDF format and we can give to the term. If he has well enough knowledge, he can go to the Internet Explorer and he can browse that one and he can access the internet links and all. Then we can report link you can provide to the other guy. That dashboard link, one thing is provided, you click on the dashboard link, immediately the dashboard will be opened. Okay, right. Am I answered your question, sir? For end user prospect also. Next, any other questions? Any other questions? Sorry, I didn't listen. Maybe try that one. 11G or 10G it is. 10G there is nothing that concept. We have to see that one. Okay, I can say maybe at the time of question is here, internet is running, then we started the Oracle based server. At the time it is happy, it is run, no issues. Whenever you are trying to restart your Oracle based server, it is not working, you are saying. Internet is off, then Oracle based server is start, then it is not working, you are saying. Okay, at the time of internet is connected, that may be picking dynamic IP. Okay, dynamic IP it is picking, then it is not whenever what you can say, internet connection is not there, then it is not going, right? What you can do is remove the internet connection and restart the servers. Okay, it will start. Even if in my case also, starting what we done, Oracle based server, Oracle based presentation server, Oracle based Java host, these all servers are using internet dynamic IP and it is ran. Then once internet connection is down, then dynamic IP is down, right? At that time, Oracle based presentation server is up, Oracle based Java host is up, still Oracle based server we are trying to restart it. These two are using some IP, we are using some IP. There is some controversy there. Then what you can do is restart one mission, once your mission. Okay, don't use internet connection at the time, it will go cool, no issues. Okay? Okay, sir. Somehow I created that one. Next, how to create the integration service, sir? How to create integration service? Go to the create, next, integration service, next. We need to provide here service name, then we need to provide some license, then node, then associated repository. That is nothing but 1, 2, 3, whatever we created. We need to provide repository username as administrator, password as administrator. Click on OK, that will be created. I don't want to create one more here. I think already people are aware of it. Actually, we done same job. Yes or no? Right. Now, as of now, I am closing this one. I am going to use going forward Oracle underscore BA underscore DW base. Next is what, sir? Oracle underscore BA underscore DW server. These are the two things which is original ones. These two original ones I am going to use. Any questions? Now, did you people understand how to import predefined ETL Informatica repository into our Informatica tool or not? Yes or no? Yes, sir. What about you? Right. Now, second point. We need to import what, sir? DAC repository. Before going for DAC repository, we'll go and observe some SD and SL mappings, how it looks like. Don't try to understand end to end, sir. Because we are not the Informatica professionals. Even when the Informatica professionals came and sitting also, you will take to understand one workflow or one mapping, minimum of 3 or 4 days. That much of big it will be there. Don't scare by seeing that one. That is what I want to give intimation. Right. Let me go for designer. This is my designer. Let me make size bigger so that you can see properly. Now, if you see here, I am going for predefined SDE mappings. Let us say I am using Sybil. Let us say Sybil latest version, 8.1 version I am using. 8.1 version is the one thing which is compatible with the OBA 11G. OBA 11G. If you want to use OBA 11G means surely backend should be Sybil application is what, sir? 8.1. Now I am right clicking on this one, then I am going for open. I am closing this custom one. Custom one is the one we created, that one. I am disconnecting this one. Then I am going for our SDE mappings. Then I am going for one simple mapping, one mapping I am going. Let us say, which one you want, sir? Product or time or employee or what you want, sir? Which dimension you want? Tell me, sir. Let us go with the product dimension. I am dragging and dropping product dimension. Then I am closing this one. Then I have your product dimension. Product dimension input tables are what, sir? S stands for source. S underscore prod underscore int. This is one source table. Next is what, sir? S underscore prod underscore into 1, into 2. Let us say something S underscore arg underscore ext. These are different sources. What I will S underscore prod underscore something. These all sources are going to where, sir? The source qualifier joiner. Using this joiner transformation, these all things are joining is happening. And we have here some maplet. Into this maplet is going. Thereafter we are going to load total data into which table, sir? One staging table. The staging table is called as? What is the staging table? W underscore product underscore DS. DS stands for staging table. D stands for dimension staging table. D stands for dimension. S stands for staging table. Now, input is what and output is what in case of SDE, sir? Input is what and output is what in case of SDE? Input is that application specific tables. application specific tables. In case of product only, we have here input tables are what, sir? If you go and see in the CBL, in the CBL, input tables are what, sir? S underscore prod underscore int. Next, S underscore prod underscore something else. S underscore prod underscore ext, something else is available. What is the output table, sir, here? Output table is what, sir? W underscore product underscore ds. That means warehouse product stage that dimension staging table. Warehouse product dimension staging table. If you go for another application, how it will be there? Let me go for another application. View, navigator. Let us say another application tables I will go. Let us go for right click. Next, disconnect this one. I'm going for something else. Let us say PeopleSoft or Oracle Labs. I'm going Oracle Labs latest one. That is R12. R12 I am going and I am trying to connect it. Open it. It is open. Then I am going for one of the mapping. Let us say mappings expand. There I have HD underscore product dimension. HD underscore product dimension. HD underscore product dimension. Product dimension. Product dimension. If you go for here, drag and drop, then we are getting what, sir, here? If you see here, W underscore, OR underscore, item underscore category, something is available. Next, this is what, sir? W underscore, OR underscore, item category, something is available. If you go bottom of this one, this is what, sir? W underscore, OR underscore, item category. These are application specific or not, sir? But end of the day, these all things are going and storing where? That's what I am interested. These all things are going and storing into one table that is called as, what is the table, so this is? What is your understanding? I may be using PeopleSoft application, you may be using CBL application, that guy may be using what's that? Something else application. End of the day, using this SD mappings, we are going to move the corresponding data into our staging area. This point is clear? Now, in staging area is a common for all the applications or not, sir? Staging area is a common database for all the applications or not? Common database for all the applications. Now, from the staging area to, I want to move data into where, sir? Data warehouse. To move into data warehouse, what is my source, sir? This will be my source. Staging table will be my source. That will be moved into the warehouse. Now let us go for that one. What is the name of this one, sir? View, navigator. What is the name of this one? HD underscore OR underscore product dimension. With the same name. SIL will be there. Let us go for SIL. SIL is common for all the things I said, right? Only one folder will be available. Let me disconnect first this one. I am right clicking, next, disconnected, then go for SIL. SIL is common for all the things because staging tables are common for all the applications. Right click, next, open. Mappings. Then here somewhere if you see SIL underscore product underscore dimension will be there. Go and see that one. SIL underscore product underscore dimension. Product underscore dimension. Product underscore dimension. Drag and drop this one. I dragged and dropped. Then what is your input tables are here? Oh, sorry, I'm sorry, sir. Hierarchy is here. I'm sorry. Navigator. This is the one I need to drag and drop. What is the source tables are here for you? Staging table is a source for you. From the staging table to, we are moving data. We are moving data into where, sir? We are moving data into big mapping will be there. Don't worry about this one. Finally, we are moving data into what, sir? SIL, that is called as W underscore product underscore D. How many people working on Informatica, sir? Please raise your hand. Anyone is there working on Informatica? Working on Informatica. You are the one, right? Yes, sir. You are the right person then to give the answer. I think online also someone is available. Saujanya, are you there? Saujanya,
Yeah,
are
I'm
you
here,
there?
Ram.
Yeah. Please tell me how many days you require to understand this mapping. This is the mapping what I have in my hand. How many days you require to understand this mapping, what they are trying to do? Yes. Saujanya, I am asking you.
At least 2 to 3 days.
Yes, that is the answer, correct answer. So what I am trying to say is, whatever I am going to explain here, just overall high level explanation only, sir. I am not going granular level. If I go granular level, that means low level also, I need at least 1 year of time. At least 1 year of time to explain very clearly. That is true. Don't expect from my side, in case of at least this Informatica mappings and all, very granular level. It's not possible. Practically thinking, it is not possible. Don't blame me by going outside. That guy is Obia is showing mapping and is closing mapping. That's what I can do here. I cannot go port by port. Practically, it is not possible. Practically, it is not possible. But we need to understand overall what is happening. Now we got one idea. Okay, I have different applications are there. Customers are coming and typing their data into the applications. There corresponding some source tables are there that is coming into the OLTP. OLTP specific some predefined HDE mappings are there that I need to use and I need to move data into the staging to move data warehouse. That's where we have the HDE and SL mappings are useful. Now we are seeing W underscore product underscore DS, right? This has some columns, some tables and all, right? Let us say if you go for here I have this is the table name. Here I go for columns. These all columns who created, sir? OBAW. It is a predefined OBAW, predefined data model. In that predefined data model, this is one of the table. It is one of the table. Am I clear, sir? Right. Similarly, if you want, you can explore employee dimension, position hierarchy dimension. If you want to explore person dimension, if you want to explore opportunity dimension, if you want to explore organization dimension, these all dimension tables are available. You can explore it. Fact tables also, sales fact tables, finance fact tables, these all things if you want, you can explore it. No issues. Yes, yes. Even Informatica, who is experts, 6 or 7 years of experts also, if you go through this one means they will come to understand some standards. Always they will be missing one thing that is called as best practices and standards they are missing. The standards and best practices they can get from here. Because it is created by too much of experts guys, right? And we are using this for multiple projects means they may be giving some complaint, this mapping is not working for this requirement. Next version what we will do, sir? That mapping will debug in such a way that we will support that functionality also. Correct or not? That means what I am trying to tell is it is a full-fledged best practices we followed here and we implemented this one. If you go through this one, even you have 6 or 7 years of experience in Informatica also, you too have some learnings here. You too have some learnings here. That's what I am trying to say. Yes or no? Right. Okay, I understood now how to deploy my Informatica repository into Informatica tool. Then I understand what is HDE mapping functionating. I understand how the SIL mapping is functionating. Okay, then next what? I need to run this HDE and SIL mappings using what, sir? DAG repository. I cannot create one task for this SIL products dimension, one task for SIL underscore employee dimension like this, right? That is the reason he given predefined what, sir? Repository. DAG repository given. All I need to do is what, sir? I need to import DAG repository, SD and SL mappings already configured and already order also they provided. Are you clear, sir? That is called sample data also. Yes, there. Now we need to go on. We need to integrate that repository, DAG repository into the DAG tool. How to do that one? Let me open DAG. I hope that already you are aware of it, right? Yes or no, sir? DAC repository by default is came into this location. That is the Informatica repository. Here I have DAC metadata. There I have DAC client. This is what the export location. This is what the by default. This is what the by default things what we got. I think previously we exported, we can override it. Huh? Did you understand what is the problem we done? Previously, once I am showing the DAC I export and all, I exported to this location. That is the reason three different things are overridden. No issues, no issues. If it is overridden also no issues. Here we will get the three different things. Three different things. From here, we need to import where, sir? Our DAC. How to import, sir? Yes, tell me. Start, all programs, DAC, DAC client, then start the server also. Password is DAC. Start the server also, all programs, DAC, start server. Server is started, login. Login. Then if you go for tools menu, then what, sir? DAC repository management, then what, sir? Import. We need to click on this import button and we need to provide where is your things are available. We need to provide that one and we need to click on OK. In that way, if you do, then automatically you will get whatever you require. Yes or no? That's how only I imported one thing that is called as here, what's that? Universal. I imported universal. That's what the universal we have: forecasting, loyalty, marketing, pricing, these all things are there. If I go for one thing, let us say sales one, and if you go for the tasks, the sales tasks, here I have so many things are available, right? Out of this one, you may have your all dimensions also. If you go carefully see here, what is one, sir? Load into product dimension. That means SIL mapping. It is what, sir? SIL mapping. So SIL, and if you see this one source, load into product dimension, right? Load into product dimension. Load into product dimension. Go and see that one. Load. So many things are available. We need to see that. Load into product dimension. Load into product line. Product dimension I want. Product dimension. If you see this here, what is the mapping this configured, sir, here? SIL underscore product dimension. This is the one what you observed or not? Are you clear, sir, what I am trying to say? Whatever workflows are available, those all workflows are configured into the repository, that repository given to you. That repository given to you. All we need to do is what, sir? We need to import that repository. Once import that repository, it is ready for running. But still we didn't create it. What, sir? Data warehouse tables we didn't create it. Only metadata we imported. If I run this one, it looks for our table. It looks for what, sir? Our table. That is reason we need to create my data warehouse tables. How to create data warehouse tables? I am moving to the second step. First step is importing Informatica repository and DAC repository, that is completed. Second step is what, sir? Creating data model. How we can create the data model is, here we have the DAC. Here I have one option that is called as ETL management. There I have configure. If you go for the configure, please make your selections. I selected here target database table is what, sir? Oracle. My source also Oracle. If I click on this OK, then it's saying what, sir? Observe carefully this wizard. Data warehouse configuration wizard. Choose the action you require. Create or upgrade data warehouse tables. That means what this wizard will do, sir? End of this wizard, it will create OBAW tables. That script is given. That OBAW tables you can create using what, sir? DAC. I am clicking on the next. Whenever you click on the next, it is asking what, sir? some container name and some table owner. These all things it is asking. Let me tell one by one. This is optional, sir. If you are not keeping anything else, so no issues. Second one is what, sir? Table owner. That is nothing but in our database one username. In our database one username. At the time of installation of this one, I used a username that is called as super DW. If you go and see in the SQL, let me see, go for the data warehouse code. What is that one? Super password. I'm guessing RRI Tech 123. I have to see. It is not accepting, so something else. RRI Tech. This is also not. Then something else. Okay, Super DW might be correct. Super W username is what, sir? Username is that same only, password also same only. If you go for this one, select star from tab F9. What is this? No tables are there. Okay, maybe I didn't create that one. Let me use this one then, otherwise. I will create the tables using what, sir? My user ID, that user ID is called as Super DW. To create the user ID, to create the tables into this user ID, I need to go for the DAC. I am giving here Super DW, that is okay. And my password is what, sir? Super DW. Then it is asking here ODBC data source connection. That connection is what, sir, here? Obia underscore DWSI given. There is nothing but ODBC connection one we need to create actually. There is nothing but ODBC connection one we need to create. How to create ODBC connection, sir? Start control panel next, administrative tools next, data sources next, system DSN. Here I created one thing, that is Obia underscore DWH. Now if you go for configure of this configuration, this one, what is the username I used, sir? Super DW only I used. I hope if people knows how to create this ODBC connection. Yes or no? Yes or no? Right. That is the reason I am not going for that one. You need to provide here. One ODBC data source. Then these two things you can leave empty. Click on what, sir? Whenever you click on the start, it is saying creating database tables, executing, checking log file, executing. If really it is executing, if you go for my code and if I execute the same statement, it should be give what, sir? Some tables. If you go and see here, what are the tables it created? We want W underscore product underscore D. That is what we are observing, right? Only one thing you are observing from end to end. Let us say where T name is equal to W underscore product, or I will give like. Any questions? Like product underscore B percentage. I am executing this one. I have here so many tables are created, right? Out of these tables, we have one table, that is what, sir? W underscore product underscore D table. Here this table is created, but do I have data into this one, sir? Select star from W underscore product underscore what, sir? D. If I execute this one, do I have data into this one, sir? No. Only table structure is created. If I right click on this one, click on describe somewhere. Describe, yeah. If you go for the describe, I have here some columns are there. So many columns are available here. See here, how many columns are there? To create this many columns and these many tables, surely we require, if you are not using Obia, to create these columns and this table, one table itself, we require how much of time, sir? Minimum of 3 or 4 days. That means you are going to save 3 or 4 days or not. And there is a chance like you may require one column to capture some data, you may miss that one. Yes or no? That means this gives you your work very simple. Already table is available. Already SDE mapping is available. SAL mapping is available. All you need to do is also configure and customize it, whatever you want. 40 to 60% of the work is you can use the free depend whatever you given. Remaining 40% you can customize as per your client requirement. As per your client requirement. Now, as he created, you may be following all best practices, whatever he required. No issues. Are you clear? Now, I am closing this one. In this one, first column is what, sir? Did you observe? Row width. Row width is what, sir?
Ram, I have a question.
It is a surrogate key. What is this one? It is a surrogate key. Surrogate key means it is a primary key in data warehouse. It is a primary key in data warehouse. Almost all the tables will be starting with what, sir? Row underscore width. How many tables will be created using my thing? Let us say select star from tab. This part I am executing. Totally how many tables are there, sir? To understand better. Around 10, 20 like that will be there, sir. 10, 20 or 10, 40. I didn't remember exactly the number. Select count star from tab F9. 932. Is it still it is doing or it's completed? Success. So it is at 932. It is available in the version of 7.9.6.2. If you go for 7.9.6.3 version, you may have some more things also. Okay, right. Perfect. This is clear. This is clear for you. 932 tables are created. To create this 932 tables manually means not a joke, right? Sir, it will take a lot of time. It will take a lot of time. That means you are saving the time. Yes, we successfully completed now how to create the OBAW data model also. Successfully completed OBAW how to create the data model. Then next what, sir? We need to go for RPD. Whenever you install the OBA, it is asking you where you install OBAW, right? Oracle BA folder it is taken, Oracle BA data folder also it is taken, right? If the installation is completed, automatically in case of 10G, I said already, Oracle BA is taking care of totally your RPD section. Oracle BA data is totally taking care of web catalog. Inside this Oracle BA, inside this server, inside this repository, this is what the location of the repository storing in case of 10G. In case of 11G is what, sir? BA 11G instance 1 next. BA foundation next. Oracle BA server component, core application next. Repository, and that one we can see that one. That was a big location, here very small location. And it is very easy to remember also. We know already repository is managed by Oracle BA server. That's what is there. See, Oracle BA, that slash we are removing. That's what, sir? Oracle BA server only, right? Very easy to remember in case of 10G compared to 11G. Now, if you see here one RPD is there, that RPD is called as what, sir? Oracle BA Analytics Apps. Oracle BA Analytics Apps. This is the RPD by default. With the installation of OBA, will come into the command sheet into the repository location. Now all you need to do is you need to put this one in the ncase config file and we need to restart our server. Are you clear? Before that one, I want to open this one. I need to change the connections and all, right? Where my data warehouse is available, sir, now? In the schema. Super DW, super data warehouse, it is available, right? My W underscore product underscore D, this table is available in where, sir? In my super DW schema. So I need to change the connections, right? To change the connections, I am opening in offline mode. To open in offline mode, simply I am double clicking on that one. Or you can go to the administration tool and you can open it. Password by default is capital A DMIN 123. Okay, if it is working, it is good. Okay, it is working. It is going into that one. Right. Don't scare by seeing this also. Okay. Don't scare by seeing this also. This one I installed using all 32 applications, sir. That means in this one, see here, how many things are there? See here, how many things are there? I have here so many presentations. Financials are available, human resources are available, insurance is available, loyalty is available, marketing is available, opportunities are available, pharma is available. Next what else it is not there? What else it is not there? Everything is available. A project will not support these many things, sir. I installed all applications. I said that initial class, applications are available, different flavors. Sales is available. Switch off that light, sir. Okay. What happened? Okay, okay. That cannot be stopped now. Now, if you go for this one, we are going for only any one of the area in your project. You may go with the sales, or you may go with the procurement, you will go with the finance, or you may go with at least 2 or 3 combinations, but not all the things, right? But not all the things. In case of this one, it is covering retail domain, it is covering BFS domain, it is covering what, sir? Manufacturing domain, it is covering pharma domain. All domains it is covering. If you take in any client, the client will be only one domain corresponding client, right? Yes or no? Here we got this many subject areas or presentation catalogs because I installed all OBIAs. All applications I installed. That is the reason this looks very big. This looks very big. Okay. With the OBIA implementation, I have some predefined real-time RPD, sir. Some OBIA implementation, real-time RPDs are available, but in the OBIA 10G version it is available. Okay, I didn't get chance to get the OBIA 11G things. That is available in our OBIA lab copy only. In OBIA lab copy, did you observe or not? Where is that? Where is that? This is OBIA lab copy, right? Here I have last real-time RPDs I kept, right? Here I kept one thing that is called as key bank, key analytics. If you go for this one password also sadmin, I guess. Let me see it. Sadmin. Yeah, worked. It is open, right? Key analytics. If you see here, this is key bank one, sir. Key bank corresponding thing. Key bank is the one client. Key bank corresponding. How much it is small, sir? It is very small, right? This is implemented using what, sir? OBIA only. Backend, what is the database, sir? Siebel. Application is Siebel application. Using Siebel application, they done this one. Are you clear what I'm trying to say? So as you are seeing here, big one you are seeing, right? This much of big will not be available in real time. If you have that proof of concept, I given my key bank client also. We have one more client is there. You can explore that also if you want. These two clients done end to end using OBIA only. That means they are using Informatica SDSL mappings. They are using DAG repository. They are using OBAW. They are using what, sir? Front-end predefined reports, front-end predefined dashboards also. Am I clear? Okay. Now I need to do, all I need to do is I need to change the connection. Where is my data warehouse, sir? This is my data warehouse, right? If you go for this connection, it might be pointing to something else. It is pointing to what, sir? Value of OLAP underscore user. That is a syntax for repository variable or session variable or presentation variable or what, sir? How many people will tell this is repository variable, sir? How many people said this is a repository variable syntax? 1, 2. Please raise straight hands I want. What is this, man? Okay, up to 10th class we done exercise, right? Yes or no? Only 1, 2, 3, 4. Straight, sir. Straight means like this. Huh? Right. I am older than you, sir. My hand is straight. Your hands are not straight. Okay, fine. This is syntax of repository variables, right? This is syntax of repository variable. Now, this variable value where we configured. Here also I given here variable only. Where I configure this one, sir? If you go for manage variables static, what is the variable name I used? OLAP underscore user, OLAP underscore DSN. If you go for OLAP underscore DSN, what is the database name, sir? ORCL. Already configured in previous batches. Next, what is the OLAP underscore user, sir? Okay, I used the SOPR DW1 previously. That is the reason in the SOPR DW I didn't find the tables. Did you understand what I'm trying to say? I used SOPR DW1 previously. Now I am going for what, sir? SOPR DW. I am deleting this one. Then click on OK. Then close this one. Then save it. It is saving. Saving also will take some time. Why? Because what, sir? It has to save these many things. Okay. Similarly, here I am tightly integrating directly. If you see here, EBS also integrated, right? Yes, sir. EBS is what, sir? Front end. That is OLTP. OLTP also contains one username or password or not. The username password also you can change it. Here I don't have EBS application itself. Okay, there is no chance of creating that one OLTP. Am I clear, sir? In real time means what we need to do? EBS corresponding things also you can do it. That is the reason in architecture, you observed or not, from OLTP I given one arrow mark to my RPD file. From OLTP also I given one arrow mark to my RPD file, right? That means into my RPD I can import tables from OLTP and also I can import tables from where, sir? OLTP. Do you remember one concept I said in that one? I given one example that is called as partitions and fragmentation. In the specialist level, that is hands-on 9. Hands-on 9. Hands-on 8 is aggregate tables. Hands-on 9 is what, sir? Partition fragmentation. At the time my situation is what, sir? I want a report. In that report I want the entire data. That means historical data I want. Current data also I want. But current data is available where, sir? In OLTP. Historical data is available where, sir? In OLAP. These two things how I can combine? Using partition fragmentation. First of all, these two things should be available in physical layer or not? Yes. So this is the area OBIA predefined designing is. If OBIA predefined designing is, in such a way we can access OLTP tables as well as OLAP tables. Am I clear the point? Right. It takes some time anyhow. Meanwhile, do you have any questions? Please ask me regarding this OBIA only. Yes. Any questions? Yes, any questions from online folks? Amar, Ramana, Saujanya and Vipul, are you there? Amar, are you there? Amar, Ramana, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Ram,
Any questions, Amar?
I'm almost sleepy. Can you send us the link?
I expected. What is the time now? 2 or 3?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. Okay. Yeah, sure. I will send it. Don't worry. Next, Ramana, are you there? Ramana, are you there?
I am speaking, Rama.
Oh, Ramana only speaking? What about Amar? Amar, are you there? He is in deep sleep then. Okay. Saujanya, are you there?
Yeah, Rama. I have few questions actually. So you
Please go ahead.
under starting from the SDE.
Starting from the?
SDE. I mean,
Okay, yes, please go ahead. What is the question?
see, you told us like a predefined data they are giving metadata, including the metadata. So I haven't worked with the Oracle apps. I mean, EBS and CBL. So I have questions like if we have to customize according to the requirement, can we do that? Do we have to do that, or according to the requirements also they are providing all the mappings for those also?
No. The Oracle guy will not provide as per your requirement. He will provide only one thing that we need to customize as per our requirement.
Okay, and SIL level also, right?
Anything. Total OBIA itself, he will give one package that is 7.9.6.3, 7.9.6.2. These are the versions what available.
Okay.
He will give that one to your hand. That's it. That contains entire thing. Civil mappings are available. Everything mappings are available. Whatever your application is there, that application corresponding to this, we need to use and we need to customize it as per our requirement. He will not do any work for you.
Okay, and after
But one provision is there. That provision is, if you are not sure, if you are not able to resolve the problems, you can raise a service request. Because we bought the OBIA product and OBAW, they will provide one service request. Using that service request, you can raise a ticket to Oracle support. The Oracle support will give the answer accordingly.
Okay. And one more thing is, I lost the track when you explained from SIL to how we load to Oracle Business Warehouse.
That's where the DAC will come into the picture, right? In the DAC, this is what the SIL mappings are going to configure in the DAC. Once you configure this one, then this corresponding execution plan, if you are executing, then the data will be moved from the source OLTP to target OLAP.
Okay. I mean, we are replacing all the STE, SIL all together to load the data from source to Oracle Business Warehouse.
We are not placing. This also given by this DAG repository. DAG repository will be taking care of that one.
Okay.
DAG repository we imported here, right? Three different DAG repositories there. That DAG repository imported. Okay.
Yeah, okay. I mean, you said repository, after the repository, we use the DAG for scheduling, right? This is nothing but instead of workflow. So after that, we have to load those two into Oracle warehouse, right?
That's what, how we can load is, here we have the execution plan, right? Let us say universal, okay. Let us say this is the one is there. If I am running this one means what will happen is internally it contains some of the tasks, subject areas. The subject area may be pointing to some task groups. The task groups and tasks are pointing to some workflows. That workflows will be running and target tables will be loading.
Yeah, I understood that concept. Yeah. From this subject area onwards, how we'll deal?
From this subject area means?
I mean, from this subject area, we have to execute that, or next what we will do?
Importing the DAG repository, you understand this is what I done, right? Importing. Did you understand this point?
Yeah, I understood.
Then what is the question? I am not understanding again.
Okay, continue the class. I will ask you later. I don't want to disturb this class.
No issues, no issues. Everyone will come to understand what is the exact question. No issues. Go ahead.
No, I mean, assembling means the subject area. This is nothing but
okay,
data mart.
No. Assembling means the workflows are there, right? The workflows, each workflow is coming to one task.
Yeah.
These all tasks we are giving order and everything we are giving, right? It combines all the tasks as a one single execution plan supporting version.
Okay, task group you said.
There is a inbuilt one. It will be we need to do assemble means we need to put all in the single place.
Okay.
That is required for the DAG processing and all.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still it is saving, sir. Okay, this is what we need to do basically. Okay, let me close this one. Once we started this one, once we configured this one, once we started this one, what will happen, sir? That will appear for the reporting end. Let me go and start this one. I'm closing it. I'm closing it. I'm closing it. Then I am going for server. How to start in 10G, sir? In 10G, how to start the servers? Go to the my computer first. I need to configure, right? How to configure? Oracle BI next. Yes, please tell me. Server, where is that? Server repository. We need to configure this name, Oracle BI Analytics apps name, into where, sir? Ncase config folder. Next ncase config. In case of 11G, we are doing this work using what, sir? Enterprise Manager. Here we need to do manually. Here we need to do manually. That is the only thing which will be changing. Are you clear? Now I am saving this one. Anyhow, Obia 10G, whoever is not listened, that will come later point of time. Okay, not possible. Now go for here. The once it is done, we need to start what, sir? Server. Let us say run services. Then I am going for a server that is called as what, sir? Oracle base server. In case of 11G, Oracle base server also we used to start using Enterprise Manager. Here we need to come to the services window. From here we need to start the Oracle base server. Right click, restart. Yeah, as you saw previously, I have lot of presentation catalogs, right? So loading RPD is very difficult here. That is the reason it loads some time. 3 or 4 minutes of time also it will take some time. Okay, you may get some time. Time is exceeded. Timeout error something will get. If you're getting that error also, no issues, it will be loading properly. It will take some time basically. Am I clear? Okay, let it take some time. Then let me go for next one. Next is what, sir? Web catalog. Web catalog also, whenever you install, the web catalog will come and store command store in that corresponding location. I said already Oracle BI data folder is useful to store all your web catalog related. Go for here. There I have web. There I have catalog. Inside the catalog, if you see one thing is one zip folder will be created that is called as Enterprise Business Analytics. That is the reason whenever I am creating repository name, I used to give one name. That is what, sir? Your batch number underscore EBA I used to give. EBA stands for Enterprise Business Analytics. Now that I already extracted this one, and those all things are came here. If you see inside this one, I have reports. No reports. I think I didn't extract it. Let me delete this one. I am extracting now. Right click. Extract here. Then what is happening is, if you go to this one, root, shade, what is happened, sir? Consumer sector reports all created. Next, communication all created, automotive all created. Next, contact center is created, still it is creating, disconnected. Next, what, sir? Financial services. Next, financials. Like this, all reports are it is creating. All reports it is already available. It is extracting basically. Now these all reports I want to push into where, sir? My Oracle BI presentation server. I want to push this all into where, sir? Oracle BI presentation server. How we can push that one? I have a human resources, loyalty, these all reports are available. Marketing. How we can push these all things is, once this extraction is completed. Is it completed extraction? Still it is doing. Once it is completed, we can give this name in the which file, sir? Oracle BI presentation server will depend on one file backend. What is the file, sir? Instance config.xml. That one we need to modify. Oracle BI server depending on what file, sir? NKS config file. That is the reason NKS config file we modified manually. Now we need to modify instance config.xml and we need to start the Oracle BI presentation server. Let me go on modify that one meanwhile. This is what my name of this one, Enterprise Business Analytics. Web, inside this one, catalog, Enterprise Business Analytics, F2, Control C. Then I am going for instance config file, go for config. Then I have here instance config somewhere. Instance config somewhere. Right click, next, edit. In this one, we have one path. That path is presently pointing to a catalog. What is the catalog, sir? Some RR catalog it is pointing. Now I need to point to where, sir? Enterprise Business Analytics catalog, which is available in Oracle BI Data, Web, Catalog, Enterprise Business Analytics. Am I clear? Let me go to the file menu, click on Save. Once it is done, next what, sir? We need to start Oracle BI presentation server. Before that one, extraction is complete or not, I am seeing. It is completed, it seems to be. Yes or no? It is given timeout error also, sir. Service. Click on OK. If you go for the services, still it is what, sir? Starting, I am refreshing it. I am refreshing it. I am refreshing it. Refreshing. After few minutes it will be started. No issues. You will get one timeout error also. If you get also no problems, click on OK. Am I clear? Now I am going and I am starting Oracle BI presentation server also, because I changed my catalog name. Click on restart. This also will take some time. Let it take, no issues. Now we done third or fourth steps also, that is called as RPD deployment. Next what, sir? Web catalog deployment. That also we done. Okay, once it is started, we can observe those all reports now. It will take basically some time, sir. Why? Because it has so many things to do. If you want, you can go and see the log file also. It is really doing work or not. My computer, where is the log file is available, sir? Oracle BI Nest, server Nest, log Nest, NQ server dot log. If you go here, you need to go to the bottom of this one. Bottom of this one. What is it doing, sir? See how many subject areas is loading. It is doing lot of hard work, sir. See here. Subject area core, something, real time, opportunities, real time, the so many things it is loading. Forecasting, US accelerator, so many things is loading. Okay, now only it is loading, right? What is the time now? 11:27. It is 11:32. It is still loading. Okay, right. So it is doing its own work. Don't worry. It will take some time. Once it is done, we can see it will be coming to the started position. I am waiting for the started position. Once it is came to the started position, then we can go and we can see our reports. What is that? Dashboard itself they provided. W_product_D table is there, right? Like that, all the tables are there. Data also came. What they done is in the W_product_D table, columns they taken and they designed the reports also, predefined reports. Am I clear? So we will see it. Today it is taking a lot of time. Let me close unnecessary applications so that my server will be a bit fast. Close, 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 cancel, close, close, close this one. Next. Yes. Somehow it started, sir. It will take some time, but it will be starting. No issues. Okay. Once it is started, we need to go and we need to open what's the analytics. Analytics can be accessed using here one link that is called as presentation services in case of 10G. One portal is open. The portal is called as what, sir? Analytics. Total 11G and 10G look and feel will be changes. The username is what, sir? Administrator. Password is what, sir? Admin123. Admin123. Click on enter. Yes. Now it is opening. It is opening. Then if you see here, sir, how many dashboards are came, sir? Human resources. Human resources have analysis. They need to do analysis against towards how the employees are absenting, how the compensations are going on, how next what, sir? Foundation is going on, human resources, learning management, recruitment, retention, US. These all things are available, right? More than this, anything you need to do, sir? No. Predefined, all the reports will come. Loyalty means how the loyalties are going on. That is the marketing means how the marketing is going on. So many dashboards are available here. If you go for each and every dashboard, let us say human resources, first I'll go for the absence analysis. Click on this absence analysis. You will not get error, sir. You are getting error. Okay. What is the error? Maybe okay. The services it is closed. There is a problem. Here I have one service that is called as Start OC4J. Like in our WebLogic server over there. WebLogic server is there, right? That server, that window, some reason is closed. This should be always in open position only. That is in open position, then it will work. Now here we are getting some errors. Why you are getting errors is maybe the connection is not happened properly. I mean to say, where is ours? Oracle Business Intelligence Administration. Go to file menu, then open. Then what, sir? Online. Next, admin. Then if you go for not admin, it is admin123, right? Admin123 up to 7.9.6.1 the password is admin, sir, by default. From 6.1 onward they change this as admin123, capital ADMI123. I have it for that password. Now if you go for here manage and variables, then we have here OLAP_DSN. This is proper only. then OLAP underscore user, if you see, it is not updated properly. There is a reason it's throwing errors over there. If big RPD file is there, this is what the problem will happen, sir. Each and everything will take a lot of time. This much of time we need to wait. But no one will have this much of big file. Okay, only predefined one. That's what we got. This many things. Okay, anyhow, we understand, right? Here it has to point to my super DW, but it's pointed to super DW1. That's the reason it is throwing this kind of errors. Anyhow, now here we have what are options inside this one. If you see the reports and all, edit dashboard. I have here so many reports are available, right? These are reports. How it came, sir? By Obia installation only. By Obia installation only. All you need to do is you can provide directly to your customer. Whatever way you want customizations, you can do the customization. Maybe it is adding one column or deleting one column and changing logos. These are all things you can do. Take care. Am I clear? Let me summarize what we learned in Obia. Obia is nothing but predefined work or pre-built work. It is not the software. It will not create any components and all like presentation services or enterprise manager, console. These components will not be coming to the picture if you install the software of Obia. Obia is a predefined work. Some four packages will come. One package is called as ETL package that contains Informatica repository, next DAC repository. Second one is Obia. Third one is what, sir? RPD. Fourth one is web catalog. We know how to import Informatica repository into our Informatica tool. We know how to import DAC repository into DAC tool. We know how to configure the RPD into my Oracle-based server. We know how to configure the web catalog into our things. We know how to create the Obia. Yes or no? Now all you need to do is sit in the lab. Suppose tomorrow you are going to put your resume. In your resume you are going to put as I worked on human resources analytics. Human resources analytics. If you want to put that one, you should be aware of what are the dashboards available in the human resources. Predefined dashboard. These are the predefined dashboards available in human resources, right? One is what, sir? Absence. Whatever you are observing, that is called what, sir? Absence. At least you should be in a position to deliver the name of the predefined dashboards. Are you clear? Take one pen and paper. Whatever analytics you want to put, that analytics corresponding dashboards are what? Corresponding reports are what available. What is the report name, sir? Corresponding to this report. What is the report name, sir? Absence overview. This is the one report name. And I have here so many reports like that. If you go for here options, organization overview, like some reports are there. And go and see in that report what are the columns they used. What are the columns they used. And go back end like that only. Back end means what, sir? That column is corresponding to what is the physical column. And the physical column is corresponding to what is the corresponding table. Are you clear, sir? Then prepare one page of thing. And don't put on your resume many analytics, sir. Put either 2 or 1. That is enough. Some projects are there. Those projects are totally end-to-end customized. End-to-end customized. That means they will not use Obia. Only Obia only they will use and they will execute the projects. Some projects are there. They will use Obia. In that situations also, they will not go for multiple analytics. They will go for 1 or 2 subject areas corresponding analytics. They will use HRs. They will use sales. Okay. No one will use this much or these many analytics, sir. Are you clear? Okay. Thank you. I done from my side. Any questions from your end? For Obia, do you need to pay any extra amount to the Oracle? That's what the question. Answer is no. Obia is a free software. If you buy Obia EE, they will provide this Obia as a free software. Okay, always free means customer will be attracted more. That's what the logic they are following. Oracle guy. Next. All the information about. Okay, where it is available? Yes. For these all things, documentation is available. But better than documentation is if you are navigating this one by one, you come to understand full-fledgedly. Till you put your hand, you will not get anything. Next, any other questions? How your comfort level now with the Obia? Someone is asked a question. Do you have awareness of what is Obia and do you work in the Obia? Can you tell I work in Obia or not? Yes. What is it, sir? You know how to configure it. Already report development, these all things are what, sir? Part of our course, yes or no? Report development and dashboard development is part of our course, that also we know. All we need to know is what are the predefined dashboards will come and how to understand that one. You can understand if you are sitting on this dashboard for one day, you can understand end to end, column by column, yes or no? All you require is some time you require to analyze these many dashboards. Even I too require 3 or 4 months of time to analyze these all dashboards. Because see sir, how many dashboards are there, sir? We are seeing only one dashboard that is called as options. Inside this options itself, we have how many pages, sir? 4 pages are there. In each page, how many reports are there, sir? So many reports are there. It is a ocean. It is a ocean. Even anyone is sitting, they require some time to see one by one column. Okay, no one can explain Obia here column by column, sir. That is the reason I am not going that much of very detailed level. That is not possible. That is not possible. If you require it, tomorrow you are working, you need to in your company, you need to work on HR analytics. Can you work or not? That's what I want. Suppose customer came, sir, this is what the predefined report is came. I want to change this one. Can you change it or not? Yes. That's what I required from you. Okay. If possible, we also see other day 7.9.6.3 with Obia 11G combination. With the Obia 11G combination and with the Informatica 9 combination, we will see the Obia if possible. Okay. Not today. Okay. For next weekend. Next weekend is Obia 10G. Obia 10G, BA Publisher and Live Project. This is what I am targeting next weekend. Saturday and Sunday. Saturday and Sunday. Obia 10G, BA Publisher next, Live Project. These are the 3 things what will go in the next Saturday and Sunday. Am I clear? Exact time of the Sunday means 7 to 1 it will go. 7 to 1 or whatever your patients and my patients. Saturday will be, timings will be announced shortly. I didn't decide the Saturday timings. It is also most probably 7 to 1. Most probably 7 to 1 only, by fixed that is. Any changes are there, they will announce that one. Okay? Any questions? Any questions regarding Obia and DAC? DAC is, I think we are 100% comfortable. We discussed each and every option. I'm sure about that. Obia means it is not possible to discuss report by report, sir. Don't expect that from my end also. By this time you understand that one. Wherever you require that area, you need to go and you need to explore your own. I given here, this is what the way we need to walk. That walking you need to take care. Am I clear or not? DAC will learn step by step, all the things we learn. No option will be left in that one, right? Because it's a small component, there is a scope is there we can cover within the 2 or 3 hours. If this cannot be covered within 2 or 3 hours or within 30 hours also. It's a ocean. Okay? Thank you. Yes. Same.